You get to meet the farmers producing your food. And maybe the most important reason of all to buy local, it can help save you money. I'm Kathy Isom, Southeast AgNet.
Hey, this is Matt Wilkerson from Verizon. You work all day, right? So why would you want to spend your night out shopping for that new phone? Well, Marion County, let me and Verizon help you out. I can deliver to your home or office, saving you precious time. Phone, tablets, internet, home phones, even accessories. Whatever you need, we will deliver free of charge. Call me at the store, 352-528-0020. That's 528-0020.
Hi, this is Simon Amir, DMD with Grand Oaks Dental Care. Join me this coming Friday at 11 a.m. when I will be live in studio to talk about how you can achieve optimal dental health. If you've ever wondered how to break the cycle of constant cavities or what can be done to restore your smile, this is your chance to call in and chat with me, Simon Amir from Grand Oaks Dental Care, live this Friday at 11 a.m. right here on WOCA The Source.
All right, thank you. 10 minutes before 11 o'clock, in the national news on the Associated Press, there was a story about a school superintendent that said no more homework for elementary school students. And instead of homework, they would replace that homework with reading assignments between the parent and the child. That superintendent is our own Dr. Heidi Mayer. She made national news with her decision to kind of mandate, I guess the word mandate is appropriate here, that instead of homework, and she cited all kinds of studies that indicated that this was the better path. So reading is truly important. Our own school superintendent thinks so much that she took that bold move to eliminate homework in exchange for reading and specifically reading with the kids, with kids and parents. So even the parents have homework assignments now. David Allender is on the phone. He's a children's book expert and he's the editorial director for Scholastic Book Club. He's going to talk to us about the results from the Scholastic Kids and Family Reading Report. And I'm just curious if he got wind of the news from our little county here. Good morning, David. How are you?
I'm quite well and quite thrilled. Yes, that's wonderful news. Yes, it is, and it's really putting your county in the vanguard. I think that is fabulous. Reading every day is a key to a child's success in school. Much more so than the sort of the drills and all of that sort of stuff. And we have for your listeners, we have 5 simple resolutions, reading resolutions, 5 simple things that they can do that will also make their children have a much better time in school, especially in one that's so reading friendly as your county has become.
Yeah, what's interesting to me is that we all realize that if you walk more, you're gonna develop your leg muscles, for example. But we don't think of the brain that way. If you read more, you're going to exercise the whatever muscles, so probably not muscles, nerves are needed to comprehend reading, and it improves everything in a person's life, as far as scholastically speaking, not to use the name of your company.
Yeah. Well, no, but you're absolutely right, and beyond, scholastically speaking, it goes to the well-being of the child. It goes to, if you can read, you can do anything. You can go anywhere. You can, everything in life is open to you. Without reading, everything is closed to you. What a difference. Reading is really, truly that crucial, that fundamental.
Reading is the only thing that you cannot teach yourself. You have to have a teacher to learn how to read. And then once you've learned how to read, you can teach yourself anything.
Yes, that is well said, and that's why there is this vital home school literacy connection, and that again is what your superintendent is so wisely standing up for. That parents need to provide the kind of environment to encourage their children to read, and then in school, the teachers provide additional support and additional instruction, but parents play a vital role in encouraging their children to read and creating a kind of a culture of reading that will support their children in school and support them for the rest of their lives, frankly.
Tell me about the report. The report, you surveyed a couple of thousand parents. What did you learn from it?
Well, we learned a lot, as always. It's funny how much you can learn by listening. We talked to teachers, we talked to kids, we talked to parents, and we get their views about reading, what's important to them. And we also, from it, we understand then what parents can do, what every parent can do to create a learning environment for their kids. So there are 5 simple things I'd love to share with your listeners, if I can. Number 1, keep books in the home. Have books available in the home. Access to a wide variety of books at home is a key indicator of how well your child will do in school. Number 2, let kids choose what they want to read. Very important. Kids tell us that choosing their own book makes them much more likely to finish it and to enjoy it. Number 3, ask your kids, teachers at back to school night or any opportunity about what kinds of books your child might be reading. And number 4, read aloud at home and keep it going even after your child is able to read for themselves. Kids love being read to. That's something that we learned. We hear at every survey. Kids love being read to, and it's a very special time for families. Finally, number 5, be a reading role model for your child. Be sure your kid sees you reading. Parents who are readers are much more likely to have kids who are frequent readers. So those are 5 simple key things, all taken from the research that we did, that I think every parent, every family, every caregiver should know about. And these are simple things that will help make their child have a successful time at school and in life.
Absolutely. We're actually pretty close to our superintendent of schools. She comes in here probably every month.
Yes, every month.
And I think she would absolutely agree with what you're saying. The one concern, though, that our callers have had after this news came out was, okay, I'm gonna give this a shot. How do I know which books are appropriate? You can't read every book. How do you know there's not going to be a book, for example? And I've seen these books. They look like they're children's books. Then you get them home and you open your eyes and you go, "Holy cow! I'm not giving this to my kid." How do you know which are the good ones?
Yeah, there's a lot of bad stuff. I think that one reason why frankly our company is so valuable is that we truly curate. We ask teachers, we talk with kids, and the books that we offer, we will stand behind. So the Scholastic Book Clubs is a wonderful source, a wonderful way to find books. We send our book clubs into schools from September all the way to June, and that provides not only a wide array of books for kids from toddlers to teens, but also at incredible prices. I mean, we have wonderful, valuable books for as little as $1. Because we believe that every child deserves a book, every child deserves to become a reader. We're not just selling to readers; we're selling to every child. That's who we care about, and we want to reach them with books.
Joe was just handing me a note asking about ebooks. In fact, I was just wondering, Joe and I are about the same age, so when we were kids, the book club would be always exciting when they arrived because the teacher would open up the box and she would hand out, "Oh, here, Larry, you ordered these 2 books, and Jimmy, you ordered these 3 books, and Joe, here's your book on fishing."
Fishing?
Yeah.
Fishing.
But Joe was wondering are the kids reading on the electronic readers, or are they still pretty much always getting the hands-on paper books?
Well, kids actually is maybe surprising. Kids prefer print books. Out of the survey, only something like 14% of the kids surveyed preferred ebooks. So I think that it's something that is that hasn't really caught on with kids, frankly, and I think that's great. There's something very special about the printed word. There's something very special about having ownership of a book, taking possession of it. That book is yours and yours alone, and it's yours to read. You chose it. Now you're reading it. Now you can keep it forever. So that is something that I think is very powerful about the book as a physical object. And of course, reading aloud with a child, sharing a book, is, I believe, much easier with a physical edition. So at least for now, kids are still preferring printed books by far to ebook formats.
Well, thank you for coming on. I think for any parent in our community who was a little concerned that they didn't agree with the superintendent, we'll be happy to hear your report. But if they wanted to read the report for themselves, do they go to your website? How do they do that?
Yes, they can go to scholastic.com/reading report.
Okay.
Scholastic.com/reading report.
All right, David Allender, thank you for being on the air with us today.
It's been my great pleasure.
We'll be right back.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
Fox News Radio, I'm Karen McHugh. Amid the storm of criticism from all sides following his remarks blaming both sides for last weekend's deadly violence in Charlottesville, President Trump's getting some support. The GOP governor of Wisconsin refusing to get on the anti-Trump bandwagon and instead placing the blame elsewhere.
I think any of the white supremacist groups or other groups just need to be unilaterally dismissed.
Scott Walker, the effort to remove monuments to the Confederacy isn't just limited to the South. In New York City, the mayor ordering a review for city properties to take down any symbols of hate. A plaque on an Episcopal church on Long Island marking a spot where Robert E. Lee planted a tree years before the Civil War is now gone.
It symbolizes, I think, in its existence, and particularly on church property, an outward offense to people who will pass by this place.
Bishop Lawrence Provenzano, Fox News, we report, you decide.
Sometimes, what you want most from your car is nothing. No headaches, no surprises, no anxiety when it's late at night and you're on some distant freeway in a thunderstorm. That bit of nothing is everything. And that's what you get when you purchase a certified pre-owned Mercedes-Benz from your authorized dealer. Because only an authorized Mercedes-Benz dealership has the skilled technicians to certify that your pre-owned vehicle is up to Mercedes-Benz standards. Only Mercedes-Benz can back their certified pre-owned vehicles with an unlimited mileage warranty for up to 5 years, with roadside assistance included. It's time to experience confidence that's as unlimited as the warranty. Visit the Certified Pre-Owned Sales event now through August 31st, and you'll receive 2 years of prepaid maintenance and special financing available through Mercedes-Benz Financial Services, only at your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer. You've waited long enough.
See your authorized Mercedes-Benz dealer for complete details and limitations on certified pre-owned warranties.
It's time for Farm and Ranch headlines on the Southeast AgNet. I'm Tyron Spearman reporting. The Foreign Agricultural Service of USDA is now reporting the exports for the month of June for peanuts. They're showing that for the month of June was down 70%. As China and Vietnam, big buyers last year, have dropped off the market. They said that the Chinese production looks good at this time, but they're looking at their crop the same as U.S. peanut farmers, waiting for the first deliveries. Overall, though, we're down for the year 22.3%. Raw shell peanuts are down 6.5%.